Hello and welcome back to RollPlay Solum, going into hour number 2 of week 6. Neal, is the baby dead?
Yeah, baby's dead. Game over.
All
Told
right.
you guys I'd get you. You guys wake up the next morning, and Father Reverend is not in the church.
Da, da, da.
We didn't hear him leave throughout the night?
Nope. But usually churches have more than one exit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's the big main front doors, and the priest quarters usually have their own entrance and exit, so you know they can do shit without having to disturb whoever's in the chapel.
And we
Right.
wouldn't have someone guarding? We don't usually always
We
have
didn't keep
someone?
anyone.
Yeah, you guys. Unless you specifically say we keep
Yeah,
we keep
okay.
watch when you're in a town, I assume you don't
Okay.
keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah. We wake up, I look around, don't see the father anywhere, and everyone else is waking up as well.
Yeah, you'll rise around the same time for ease of gameplay sake.
Sure. I run over to, or I guess stumble as I've just awoke, over to where Victorian's sleeping and say, Victorian, he's not here. Where'd he go? I'm getting nervous. I think he's gonna go tell people.
I wake up
You should
as
let me
she's
take
saying
him
this,
out.
and I have a very serious look on my face as well, and I say, let's get dressed and find out what's going on.
Yeah, you gotta help me with my armor real quick again.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I help her, and I put on myself there's like a hushed, like, seriousness to it. Not jovial, typical Victorian self, but kind of serious and rushed.
All right, you guys put this together, and as you are donning your armor, Father Reverend walks in the door with a man who's got a big bushy beard, very short cropped hair all over the place. He's got a bow strung across his back and a quiver of arrows, and a big hunting knife at his side. Leather pants, big boots that are tightly strapped to his legs, and a loose flowing brown shirt with a nice cape flowing behind him. Not nice, like a crappy cape, but a cape that flows nicely behind him. He walks in, and Father Reverend comes up to you guys and says, "Gentlemen, my ladies, this is Mark Hunter, who I was talking to you about earlier."
Hi.
Was he talking to us
Hopefully-
about that?
You told us a little bit about him before.
I hope that he can provide you guidance if you're heading east or wherever you head. He's the most knowledgeable person in the town about the nearby area. If you have any questions, please direct them to him. I've told him what's going on, and he promises to keep his mouth shut about these things. We all do. We don't like them.
We all
Verasi
do.
folks, but
Who is we all? Who else have you mentioned this to?
I haven't told anyone else, but we have children here too.
All right.
I asked to see them, if possible.
You'd like to see our children?
Mm-hmm.
He loves the little ones. We've grown to accept it.
Well, Jocker here has already seen little Jimmy.
Yeah. They don't trust
Okay.
people. They're
Alright.
untrusting.
Is there
Proof enough.
Is there anyone
Um,
else?
Sorry, go ahead, Alice.
I'm just. How many children are here in the town?
Well, we have about 40 children under 8 years of age. I
And that's
think there are about 20 newborns, 20 infants.
that's never been a problem.
When the horse lords come through, we hide them in the cellars and the basements. And when the horse lords leave, they come back out and play.
So you guys
you-
are not...
When you came into town, we weren't sure who you were with, so we kept them hidden from sight. But now that we see that you have a child of your own and knowing who and what you are, yeah. Well, anyway, Mark here will help you with things.
Sure. Here, Mark, meet the rest of the gang, and I introduce them to Largo and Jockry.
Victorian's kind of like got his hand on
Hi.
his chin, like... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, I said well met.
Father, I do appreciate you keeping this on the down low. I know that you were telling us about him yesterday, so I guess it just surprised me that we're already meeting him. What is your name again, friend?
Mark.
Mark?
Sir.
We have a... Like, I told the father this. We're a very tight group, and we're a little bit distrusting, as I'm sure you understand, and I'm sure you are. We have a process to vet somebody to make sure that they're okay to go through our group. Do you submit to this, and you're all right with it?
He looks at the priest. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's really a non-invasive, harmless way of us determining that you are what you say you are.
What, can you give me a little bit more? I don't understand.
Well, since we're already discussing children, Jockry has the ability to... Does that sound escape you, Jockry?
Yeah, I said that. I do that. As he says that. Like,
Jockry has ways of determining the truth. He's a mystical man, as I'm sure you can imagine by his gigantic dreadlocks and general aura of weed smell.
That shit's mystical.
He's a mystic, yes. So, like I said, it would not be invasive. It would take a very short period of time, and it's just so that we can know to trust you.
I don't understand what you want me to do, though. Like,
just stand in a spot and answer questions.
It won't happen today. Not feeling it.
We'll have to do it tomorrow.
It can only happen on Tuesdays, which luckily is tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. It's just...
And the hunter exchange glances, and the hunter's like, "Where did you find these people?"
Like, you know, when the stars align. I say stuff about astrology because I got a proficiency in that.
You took a proficiency in astrology?
Yeah.
All right.
The stars align, the whatever.
It's really not that weird, friend.
North,
It's just us asking you questions about you traveling and guiding us. You can understand.
Okay, we'll ask your questions then.
On
It'll have to be tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Why does it have to be tomorrow? Why can't you just talk to me now?
The stars align Tuesdays.
Because it's a spell that she must memorize to learn for tomorrow. Or he.
Wait, what?
You're a spellcaster. You're a wizard?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I tried to...
Does the baby bounce on Carla's leg now? Like...
when Victorian...
Joffrey, if we get caught, we will be royally fucked. They
Do you
will pull us
remember what you
apart by
told me
limbs.
yesterday? You're quite incoherent right now.
Right. That's because you were in another person's home trying to to save their child against their will in a creepy way. So now I'm trying.
Creepy. People are so untrusting these days.
Joffrey, you're arguing. It's fine. I'll have this argument with you later. But the point is, the baby is out of the bag.
Fine. Apparently, everything's on the table. Might as well remove my pen.
Victorian, Joffrey, look. Look, we can't hide anymore. Yes, I'm a spell user, okay? Just let it, we'll deal with it tomorrow. Joffrey, nice cover. Good job.
Thanks.
Yes, it's Alice.
Look, you're a wizard, Alice?
I lost my arm in a spell, yes.
I've never seen a wizard with so much armor before. Then again, I guess I've never seen a wizard before.
I think you answered your own question there.
So I ask you again, friend, are you okay with submitting to a truth spell?
I don't trust any magic. What the hell are you guys? And he starts to back up. He seems very afraid.
All right, well, it's pretty simple. If we can't trust you, you don't guide us, right?
I'm not offering to guide you. And also, if you don't trust me, why did you just tell me that you're a wizard and that you have a baby?
Oh, it's simple.
That's the moment of trust
We're
already.
all armed to teeth. We'll fucking murder everyone if we have to.
I have 100 feet of rope. I say very threateningly.
Well, since you already know I can use magic, how about I just cure little Jimmy in front of you so you can trust us with my spellcasting? You'll see the glow, you'll feel better. You'll see him walk, most likely.
How do we know you're not going to rip his soul out and feed it to a demon?
Why would I?
I don't know. You're a wizard, aren't you?
No. I'm a cleric. I'm a shaman. I heal people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm the wizard.
You're not a wizard, Alice.
I am too, damn it.
fine. Cast a spell right now.
All right. I'm casting it right now. I like focus down and like squint really, really hard, and I say, "My arm is back." And I look down. I'm just like, shit. Like, the stars must align. Make a big deal.
Look, friend, I don't mean to be hostile. What I'm trying to convey to you is that we have the ability to determine if someone's honest and true or not. We will use that.
I wasn't planning on taking you anywhere. I was just offering to answer your questions.
Ah, okay.
Shit to do around town. I can't take you anywhere.
Very good. I misunderstood. I was not even led to believe. I was under the impression that you were to guide us. I appreciate you offering to give us advice.
Yeah. If you're headed east, you got to be real careful, man. There's ankegs out there. There's basilisks out there. Jack's grandfather was turned to stone. They now use him as a pillar in his house. In their house because it started to collapse in the rain. And anyway, long story.
Not like a grandfather corner.
Yeah. I guess you already talked to him then, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, let me give you the lowdown of the area. We got ankegs, we got basilisks, we even have the occasional sphinx coming through these places. Now, the andro-sphinxes you don't have to be that worried about. The gyro-sphinxes are kind of the real problem. So you be careful of those folk.
What's so scary about them?
Well, the gyro-sphinxes, they love themselves some riddles, and they're usually pretty harmless, but they can be fairly pesky and talk your ear off for a while, and andro-sphinxes can too. You really have to be careful about the hierarcho-sphinxes. Those motherfuckers will just eat you for pleasure. Just be careful about them. They fly. He looks around. Do any of you guys have a bow?
Ryan does.
I thought someone did.
I do.
Oh yeah, they both do.
Good. Well, you'll need those bows if you do that thing. Occasionally you get the other roving monster, but they're not too common. The most common thing that you're going to have trouble with are the basilisks. Now, they're uncommon. They're pretty rare, but they do occur, especially the further you get out from town.
What do they do?
How are they handled?
Well, usually you run. If you can't run, don't look at them. If you meet their gaze, you will be turned to stone.
Now,
the bigger basilisks can even poison you with their breath or with their claws, so be real careful with the big ones.
What if...
Is there a... Oh, go ahead. Largo.
What if you look at one through a mirror?
Seems like we did that already once.
I don't know. I've
If
never
we
had
have
a
little
mirror.
bandanas and poke little holes for our eyes.
Look, I'm just telling you the knowledge that's been passed down to me. We don't speculate about craziness. We tell you what we know. Sorry.
How do we know that one is coming? Is there any kind of signs or anything? Are they large enough to make a sound? Do they come from the ground? That kind of thing.
Well, they're between 7 and 12 feet long, head to tail. They're just kind of critters that walk around along the ground. They're pretty short, about yay tall. He puts his hand up to about the size of a hunting dog or something.
Okay.
So you don't really
Poor
notice
Largo.
they're coming until you see one. It's really just don't meet its gaze. If you look
Okay.
at its head and it's not looking at you, you're more or less fine. You look at its tail, you're fine, but don't look at it in the face.
Very good.
Would you consider it a monster or an animal? I'm trying to find the categories here, Neil, for my spells.
It's a monstrous animal, that's for sure.
Very clear, very clear.
Stop trying to metagame. Didn't you learn your lesson from the king?
Sure.
You have been most helpful, and again, I apologize for the rather hostile entrance. We're
You're trying
very
to protect
wary.
your own.
Very
I
careful.
understand.
Yes.
I'd do the same thing if my wife was pregnant and some strangers came asking questions.
Very much so. Thanks again, friend. I think we'll be... Jocker, are you ready to go today, or do you need to go tomorrow?
I guess we could go tomorrow. Yeah. I could probably be a little
You
bit
sound
better.
super confident about that, so you can answer either one.
Nah, we can go today. Yeah,
Okay.
we can go today. Would you guys think it's a good idea for me to stop by little Jimmy's house and scare his dad a little bit more and then kill him?
If you kill little Jimmy's rickets, we'd all be real happy about that. Little Jimmy's a fun guy, but poor kid's got a heart of gold, spirit of a
Jockey, do you
champion,
think you
but
can
he
do it?
just
Well, if
can't
he's
get
got a heart
anywhere.
of gold,
Well-
you should kill him and take his heart and sell it, right?
Oh, all right, Alice. Okay. Sorry, she's a warrior
So-
at everything, basically.
Yeah, I
I'll
didn't
heal
think she
him,
was
but
there.
you gotta make sure your people don't talk about magic. Or kids, for that instance.
Well, they have kids, Jockey. That's the
Yeah.
insurance that we have.
Well,
We don't really
Our
care for the
kids.
horse lords. We prefer to be governed by ourselves. So your word's safe with us.
I guess you can come along with me because I think I scared the dad off a little bit.
Yeah, I heard about that last night. Actually,
Well, I was trying to do my magic in peace because I
you
was
said you were
trying.
a pervert who wanted to touch his little boy.
Well, I did want to touch his little boy in order to heal him.
Jackery, that's gross.
Awkward silence ensues.
I'll do it in front of everyone and now that the secret's out anyway.
Get a really awkward look.
I'll touch his arm. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be just fine.
Alright.
Actually, I
Go.
guess I should touch his legs. I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, you
Look,
go.
like where the stone-
We
What
can
else
fast
do you
forward to this
touch?
part. You go up and you heal little Jimmy.
Yeah.
Knock off cure
Yeah,
matter,
we're removing it.
and little Jimmy goes, "Oh my God, my legs!" And he throws down his cane and does a little dance.
See,
Yeah.
you guys should be more trusting of weird strangers sometimes.
But if someone says they need to leave the room, leave my little boy, my
yeah,
crippled
I guess that was off.
man who looks like you look, dreadlocks, and
I don't have dreadlocks.
I
You
look.
don't
I look
have-
at.
I legitimately thought you had dreadlocks.
I look at Jimmy's father. I'm like, does he weigh more than most people his size?
What?
You know, with that heart of gold, he's got to be pretty heavy.
What?
Alice, it's not literally a heart of gold. It's a saying that means he's a good person at heart. As a person.
Oh, so like Largo, he has a heart of gold.
Yes.
Okay.
But my name's Silverheart. It's a paradox,
No,
right?
it's gold because silver would mean like it's not. You're like kind of good. Are you kind of good?
I like to think I'm pretty good.
Okay. Well, then you're
I
gold.
can't think of the last bad thing I did.
You should be gold heart.
I like it.
Okay, change your name. Like, we should probably go, guys.
Yeah, we can. I mean, do you guys feel comfortable leaving with me having no high curing abilities available?
You get high when you cure us? What do you...
Strong healing spells.
Oh, well, I like those. Those are good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait. What do the two of you think? Victorian and
Well,
Largo Goldheart?
I still kind of want to buy some arrows around town, so if we wanted to stay another day, I could.
All right.
Let's stay another day.
night. Yeah.
Jocker, you can zone in on exactly what we need to perhaps deal with a basilisk.
Okay.
Right.
Is there any books in the city, Neil? No.
No, they don't even have wood
Trying
buildings.
to. Okay. Damn it. Then I'll offer my healing services. I'm like healing for everyone.
Okay.
Can I buy arrows here? Are they
Mr.
that-
Mr. Goldheart, hop on. I'll take you there.
Okay, I jump into Alice's arms to the Fletcher.
Single arm.
Arm,
The
yes.
Fletcher.
Yep.
You can buy, what is it, 12 arrows for 3 silver? Is that the price?
Why am I even marking off arrows? They're so cheap.
Because some situations you may run out of arrows.
Okay.
I asked is this a Fletcher? Is that correct? I asked the
Yes.
Fletcher. I pull out these 5. How do you pronounce it now? Wyvern? Is that how you say it? In this
Wyvern?
world? Yeah. I pull out 5 wyvern teeth from my bag and say, "Can you make these into arrows? And would they perhaps be better than what you create?"
I could make them into arrows, but steel arrowheads are the best. This looks like bone. Some bone's more fragile than steel, so I wouldn't use it.
Okay.
But it could be done if you really wanted it.
No, I don't think it would help that much. Never mind. It would be kind of cool though. What do you think, Goldheart?
I think I'll stick with the steel. There might be another use for them though.
Okay. Well, I'll keep them.
It's a good idea. Maybe Jockry could use them, or some collector will buy them.
I could put them between my hands when I punch people.
That'd be great. It'd be like brass knuckles, but teeth knuckles.
They'd be teeth
The
knuckles.
Fletcher says, "Don't you mean hand?"
Well, I try not to be insensitive, Alice. She doesn't.
What do you mean, sir? I have both hands. What are you talking about?
Of course.
She can tie a knot with her hand and her teeth.
I can. I can also do some rope tricks.
She's quite impressive.
Well, he looks at your remaining left hand. I didn't see that you've tied the knot yet.
No, I meant literally, quite literally, tie a knot.
I know. I was making a joke.
Alice,
I don't know if you short folk out.
Are you hitting on Alice? Are you interested in this woman?
I got a wife. Pretty wife.
Okay.
Well, she should know. Where is she? I'll let her know that you were hitting on me.
He chuckles and says, "You're a good sport, Alec." So
you don't have a heart of gold. Fuck you. Fuck out.
Fuck you too. Get out of my shop.
Are you making fun of a woman with one arm?
I was jesting with a human woman about something that, clearly she's a good spirit about.
I'll have you know, I'm no human woman. I am a wizard of the fourth circle.
I buy 3 sets of 12. Okay, 36. 9 silver. Got it.
Sorry, Mr. Goldheart. I lost my temper.
It's all right. He really shouldn't be talking about your arm like that.
I know. And also, he has a wife. He shouldn't be hitting on me. It's not...
Exactly. He was blatantly, obviously.
It was pretty bad. Let's not speak to the party about this. I'm a little bit ashamed of him.
All right. We'll keep it between us, Alice.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Goldheart.
Pick me up and carry me back.
All right. Let's go. I'm going to Largo up and run back to the party.
Chippendale, we need an Alice Largo fanfic, please.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Anyway, you guys rest another day.
Before we go to bed, I'm gonna talk with my horses because they requested me to chill with them some more. With the horse. Yeah.
You talk with your horse.
Yeah. Like, how's it going? I bring him an apple.
You have a pleasant conversation. You get you chat with your horse. Your horse is like, "Wow, this is great. Never get to talk to a person."
Yeah, I'll try to talk to you when I can. It's fun. How do you want me to call you? You guys named yourselves? What?
Dashing. That's my name.
Oh, I'll call you Dashing. It's perfect. It's a great name. I love it. I'll write it down on the character sheet. So it's not Horus. Okay. Cool.
And how do I call you?
Jockry.
I just call you the stinky man, but
Jockry.
Jockry.
Yeah, just like that.
Well,
do you understand when I speak normally?
What?
Do you understand when I speak normally?
Yeah, when you talk to me, I totally get it.
Not right now, like out of now, like
Dick
in
butt.
2 hours.
Oh, I don't speak your human languages. Those are dumb.
Okay. Just wanted to know. Cool. So we hang out some.
Okay. All right, you guys rest up and you head out into the wilderness. Before you go, Hunter Mark pulls you aside and says, I don't really know where you're going, but if you're trying to escape the Armor of Verossi, which it sounds like what you're doing, there may be a better way than the Dwarven lands. Now, again, I don't really know. I've never been out this far, but in the fjords to the north, there are some corsairs that, well, they don't ask questions and they can take you places. It might be safer to travel by sea than by land.
Interesting.
Then again, ship sinks, you all die. Your boat gets checked by inspectors, you all get caught and die. Pirate turns you in, you die. I think you're more likely to get. You'll travel much faster, but I think the danger might be a little higher.
Well, I can swim. I'm not that scared of the water.
Good. You can cover a lot of distance on a ship very quickly. And the grounds, there are the basilisks, there's all sorts of other creatures. The plains are pretty broad and open. They extend for a long way. If you're so inclined, I would head northeast. You can run into some of the fjords up there. Stay south of the mountain. You can get to Kursig or someplace over there. That'll be pretty useful.
You know,
You end up at Neal. You're a little bit too far south, but it's fine. You can go north from there to Kursig, or even get a ship from Neal to Kursig. Just saying. Just a bit of unsolicited advice.
Victorian, I've encountered some seamen bore, and they were quite nice.
Yes.
Maybe we should head to there.
Okay.
All the Misclicks jokes, trans come over.
It's definitely something
Just
to think
wait
about.
until Neal names the ship. That's when it gets interesting.
Shut up, Jen.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys take off.
Which way are we going?
North.
I
Well,
think
what
the
do you guys
plan
want to
is-
do?
Oh, that's
I
right.
mean, do you guys really want to go by the Dwarven Kingdom?
What is any of these cities the Dwarven Kingdom, Neal, that I'm looking at?
No, the Dwarven Kingdom is not on the map.
It's undrawn.
Yeah, you guys don't. You're not even sure where it is. You've been told that it's far to the northeast, but that's it. For all, it could be 100 miles. It could be 10,000 miles away. You're not really sure.
Wow.
I mean, right now, what we have to do is to ensure the safety of this child, and I don't feel like venturing slightly aimlessly is the best way.
You're right. I think we at least head north to perhaps these Corsairs, but if we decide along the way that maybe the Dwarven Kingdom is best, then we just cut east that way as well. I mean, it's the same
Sure.
direction.
Works for me.
Okay.
Alice, Largo, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Oh, and stay clear of Yenhall. It's north of here. It's one of the. It's pretty not that far. It's a couple days from here. The folks over there have. Well, they're weird. I would stay away from Yenhall.
Why are they weird?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but if you can, they're kind of. And he kind of does this. Make a perception check, everybody.
Okay.
D20 plus 11.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
26.
27.
Damn it. You're always outdoing me, Joffrey.
23.
Okay. Largo, did you? No, you just rolled a d20.
Yeah.
And rolled a 3.
Everyone except for Largo notices that he's doing this at Largo.
And I'm just like,
Get you,
yeah.
friend. And Largo has no fucking ideas. Just staring
I
blankly
pretend-
ahead. Like,
I pretend I'm like, I know what you're talking
Well, that
about.
place sounds lovely.
No, you can't trust them.
Are you saying we can't trust him?
Tim.
I'm saying that the people over there, well, in Yenhall, we had a little bit of a fight with them once upon a time. They took some of our.
Well, that mustn't have been very hard.
No, they took some of our people hostage, and we haven't seen them since.
Oh.
So
How did the fight occur? Why did you guys fight?
doesn't matter.
Well, they're probably dead now, so I guess not.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah. Thank you for the
have
info.
a good trip. Be safe.
Okay.
Also, did you guys buy any rations or foodstuffs for the long trek?
yeah. How much should I take off?
Okay. You each should take off 5 gold to give yourself 3 weeks of traveling supplies.
Okay.
Okay. How much does
Done.
that weigh?
Half a pound?
Oh, don't go into that kind of detail, because then you're eating that shit.
Don't do half a pound, but I mean, just how much does it weigh? Rounded to the nearest pound.
This will be the perfect game of Dungeon and Dragons.
You just put it on your horses. Your horses can carry it in the saddlebags. Let's not worry about it.
Have you shit that day? Because if you haven't shit that day, you yourself weigh more too.
That's true. That's true.
That is true.
So now I'm at 22 gold.
When you eat the food, it no longer counts as weight on your body.
True. Who is crackling the paper very ferociously?
Not me. Sorry.
Okay, you guys head out, and you head. Where did you say you're going? East.
North, I guess.
North.
North towards Belwick.
What the fuck?
Let me look at the map.
Yes.
Yeah, can we stop by in Nusis?
Yeah, you can stop at Nusis and Belwick.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you guys head out.
Okay.
Okay. You get to Nusis. No problem. They have an inn. We're just gonna skip some of this stuff because it's not very interesting. It's another boring, shitty-ass town, mostly adobe.
Okay.
It literally would be like the exact same thing you just went through with this town.
Yeah, how are you guys passing through here? Yeah.
Do we notice?
This is pretty boring. Belwick is pretty boring. It's another 2 days of travel. You marked off 6 silver each for room and board.
Okay.
After Belwick, you guys head to... Well, where do you head?
Faro, I guess.
Faro, okay.
Yeah. Unless you guys really want to go to Yin Hall.
No.
Okay. Let's go to Faro.
Not with those folk there. Oh, okay. So you head to Faro. It is a day and a half to get there. And you take your first day. Not a problem. You wake up the second day, and you're riding through the fields when you see, lo and behold, what do you see? Cross-reference on the table. Where'd my table go?
On a room Varax.
No. You see a long reptilian sort of monster with on the back of it. It has 8 legs and a giant fucking head. Largo, you can see this off in the distance because you got pretty good eyes. Football field. It's 100 yards, 150 yards away from you guys.
Maybe we should just try to hide, guys.
Well, doesn't only Largo see it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just kind of waiting for Largo to say something about this giant lizard thing that he sees.
I would point out the lizard creature.
Holy
to the
shit!
rest of the party.
All right, that could
Maybe
be a
we should
basilisk.
hide, guys.
Make sure and not make contact with his eyes, Carla. Keep the baby in the back. We're going to try to give it a wide berth, but if it seems to be approaching us, we are in a plane, so it's best that you knock and ready your bows for range attack, yeah?
Largo, can't you fire now? And Jackery as well?
Am I in range?
Well, first off, is this thing coming towards us?
Range.
Is it running towards us now?
It's not running. It's ambling in which direction? It is ambling towards you and to the west. So it's headed like southwest, and you guys are headed northeast. Actually, so you guys are like kind of at a perpendicular motion.
What if we all duck to the ground so it doesn't see us?
The horses can't really duck. I don't know if that's gonna work.
What's your intel, Alice?
I know that horses don't duck.
No, I know. I'm just asking as a side, not like as a you don't know that horses don't.
Oh, I'm just like my intelligence is a 7.
Okay.
Well, just so you guys know, I brought 2 times invisibility to animals, so if it does approach us, we could just hide.
Good.
I have enough to cover everyone.
All right, Alice, whatever happens, if we avoid it or not, just remember, do not look into its eyes, okay?
Yeah, stay away from the eyes.
Very good. All right, let's try to give it a wide berth, and if it comes to it, at the very least, Jackery, just give us that invisibility, and we can decide what to do from there.
Okay. don't think. Can we talk with that?
You can talk when invisible without breaking it.
But then they hear us, no?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're still talking.
Yeah. Well, we shouldn't talk once we're invisible.
Okay, so you guys are trying to give it a wide berth. Let's have to check creature.
Is it still super loud if I open it below my desk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Just open it.
Yeah, this is the last one. All right. That's it.
What are you looking up, Neil? What are we doing?
Okay, I'm just looking up some rules. All right, so you guys start kind of going around the creature, and the creature seems like it hasn't really noticed you, and is kind of waddling on its own way. And after like 5 minutes of careful trotting around, the creature like stops and starts scratching itself, and in the process of scratching itself, it stops. And it's staring like directly towards you guys. Like, it's still far enough away that you can't meet its gaze. Like, you need to actually be able to see its eyes, and it can see your eyes for that to happen. But it kind of stares at you. It like freezes.
Does it turn to stone?
No. And then it starts waddling towards you guys really slow. Like,
is it like hunkering down like in a predatory stance type of thing?
Yeah.
You said it's at long range for me?
At this point, it is only 100 yards. So at this point, I think that's medium range.
I think
that's the very end of medium range.
I look at you guys and I'm like, now?
Yeah, Jockry, go ahead.
I cast invisibility on the whole party.
Does it affect the whole party?
Invisibility to
Yeah,
animals.
AoE, 1 creature per level. Take that, Neil.
What level are you?
So only 4 of us then.
Yeah, but I have it twice!
Who do you cast it on?
Everyone, I cast it twice.
Okay, so you cast it twice, so once on the 4 of you, and then once on Carla and the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys
prepare weapons,
are
friends.
invisible.
If it gets close...
Oh, and I put it on the animals too, might as well. The horses as well.
It can only affect 8 targets, and there are 4, 5, 7,
8.
Yeah, but including the horses, there are 5 horses, and there's 6 people. That's 11. You can only...
the horses. Jockry, communicate to the horses. Tell them to back away from us. When it gets up close to us, we're all going to unleash on its back as hard as we can at one time.
What do you want me to tell the animals?
Tell the horses to push away from us, like to tell them to walk 20 feet in a direction that's away from our group.
Okay, I speak to animals and I ask
you guys anymore. So when you tell them that, like, where are you? I don't see you anymore. You disappeared.
We're hidden. Just walk away from us. We're trying to not fight this creature.
I take you all dismounted at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to have everyone survive this thing, including you guys. Just
what's away from you?
Go to the north.
God, this is like that
direction. Go in front of you. Walk in front of you.
It's not an intelligent it's a horse.
Okay, move forward 30 steps. Everyone.
Okay. The horses start walking.
I start walking 30 steps forward. Oh, wait, no. She's actually saying this in horse talk. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so they walk away, and I pull out my spear. I tell Alice to ready her weapon, and Largo and Jockry to prepare as well. And I explain to them in a hushed tone that when it walks near us, and it has its back to us as it approaches the horses, we're all going to pounce on its back at one time.
Victorian, can you shout now? And then I don't want to open my eyes. I'm really scared.
Yes. I will shout now, yes. But let's be quiet.
Okay.